I take a sip of my drink because it's about to get real preachy up in here. What's up, y'all? Hey, y'all. Today we're going on another rant. Today we're going on another rant because I just feel like I gotta talk about this because I'm so tired. Y'all, I'm so tired, y'all. We gonna talk about the dating pool. We're gonna talk about dating because let me tell y'all, I don't understand why the dating pool is so trash now. I take that back. I do understand why dating pool is so trash. The dating pool is so trash because everybody and their mama just, I don't, like, social media has rotten our brains. Social media has literally rotten our brains to the point of no return. Everybody is just thinking that just because somebody has a take on something, they just automatically think that's true and they run with that shit. Like, no, we're not. Like, why are y'all taking these narratives and just running with it? It's so fucking annoying. I mean, y'all, I had to delete social media. Like, I'm not on social media anymore. I deleted all my social medias because I'm just so tired of keep seeing everybody in these hot takes that don't be hot at all. They be hot shit, hot ass, hot garbage. They don't be no hot takes for real. They hot ass. Stop with the hot takes. I need y'all to stop. And we're gonna talk about why the dating pool is so garbage. One, I feel like society nowadays has come to a point where we have normalized hookup culture and we have normalized sneaky links and like just not having any self-respect and being a hoe and being a thought, and we have glorified that shit so fucking much that it has rotten dating. Like, dating is no more. There is no more courting. There is no asking the girl how she is, asking the girl on a date. There is no more just having a genuine connection. Like, wanting to date to build a genuine connection to someone to see if this is your person or not. That is not dating anymore. Dating now is like, what's up, shawty? What you doing? Like, you look good. Let me taste. Huh? What do you mean? Let me taste. Like, what do you mean? I don't know. Please. Like, this sounds like a fucking, I need to call 911. Like, I can't. Like, that's a threat. Like, talking about some, oh, yeah, ma, you look good. Like, let me pull up. Let's link. Then they want you to pull up to their house. Like, nigga, do I look fucking stupid? Do I look like I was born yesterday, bitch ass nigga? No, the fuck I wasn't. So what are you talking about? Let's link. Pull up to your house. There's only one thing you're trying to do. Literally, there's only one thing you're trying to do. Like, no. Like, I just like dating pool is just so bad. Like, I feel like these rappers, it started off with the rappers. Keep talking about bitches and hoes and sluts and thoughts. Like, okay. Like, all right. You don't have to call us bitches and hoes and sluts and thoughts. Like, we're not all that. Like, we're not bitches, hoes, sluts, and thoughts. Not everybody out here is. Then they done normalize goddamn OnlyFans. Oh, my God, bro. Like, why are we normalizing OnlyFans? Like, please, y'all. Who the fuck gives a damn about OnlyFans bitches? Y'all mad that people be on OnlyFans, but guess who's the niggas tuning in? Guess who's the prime audience? Niggas. Y'all done glorified fucking that shit. And then now we're sitting here doing what? Hookup culture? Like, hookup culture done really killed dating. Like, I think hookup culture is the main thing that killed dating for real. Because it really, like, when you think about it, like, until people started, like, openly being, like, sneaky links and started signing up and agreeing to situationships where you're not in a relationship with somebody, but you get all the benefits of being in a relationship, or you get just sex, like, when we started really doing that shit and normalizing that, well, let me not say we, because I ain't included in that. But when people really started normalizing that, that's really when we went downhill as a society. Because it's just like now all of a sudden we're sitting here talking about some, oh yeah, like let's be fuck buddies, let's be this. And there's no more human, like genuine human connection. And we wonder why humanity is failing. Because nobody wants to have genuine connections anymore. Like, nobody does. It's always just, what can they do for you? Like, what can someone provide for you? Like, that's now the norm. Like, that's now like, okay, like, what can I get out of you? Can I get money? Can I get sex? Can I get lust? Can I get entertainment? Like, it's always just like a selfish ploy or a selfish gain to like relationships now, and that shit is so draining. Like, I'm a very genuine person. I don't hold back on my love. I feel like if I like you, I like you. I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna show interest. And I feel like it's so normalized to be like, oh, you can't show this much interest. Like, you gotta lead a nigga on. It's so many games and rules. Like, why are there so many games and rules? Like, it shouldn't be games and rules to just being. Like, if everybody is being loyal, honest, open, like, genuinely just, like, upfront, then why do we have to play all these games? Like, I'm not a games type of bitch. I'm not about to sit here and play no games. I'm not about to sit here and be like, oh, you waited 8 hours to text me back. I gotta respond in 12 hours so I can get my get back. Like, no, like, doing all that petty shit is the reason why society and dating is the way it is. Like, why do we have to be petty? Like, why can't you be straightforward? If you just want to fuck, just say that. Just say, hey, I want to fuck, and I can tell you no, or I could be like, yes, but you want to manipulate me because you want to still get it out of me regardless. Can we just not? Like, I don't get it. Like, I really don't. Like, it's so annoying. Like, the dating scene is so annoying. And I'm wondering why they're like, oh, why are people not dating as much? Like, I've seen a whole take on TikTok before I deleted it, where they were talking about how, like, a study was like, oh, women don't want to date men anymore. Y'all wonder why women don't want to date men anymore? It's because men don't want to put in no effort to date and court women anymore. They don't. Like, I'm not going to say it's all of them because it's not all men. It's not. But it's just like the bad ones that are ruining it for the good ones. And it's just like, men don't be wanting to court women anymore. Like, what happened to showing up with flowers and let me take you out and let me plan it and da-da? Niggas don't even want to plan a date anymore. They can't even plan a date. I'm like, nigga, all you have to do is ask me when I'm available, and then when I tell you my availability, all you have to do is come back and say, okay, hey, this date, this time, does that work for you? Yes or no. Then you say, okay, well, I'm thinking about these options. Do you like any of them? X, Y, Z. I tell you yes, or I tell you no. If I tell you yes, say, okay, well, let's do this day, this time. We're gonna go to this place. We're gonna do this, and I'm gonna pick you up at this time. Does that work for you? Yes. Okay, bam. Like, it's really that easy, and these niggas don't even want to do that. These niggas don't even want to do that anymore. They don't. And it's just like, bro, are you serious? Then they wonder why us women don't want to fucking deal with them no more. Because y'all are not even putting any effort anymore. Nobody puts effort in any human relationship anymore. Everybody is so selfish. Like, that's nothing. Everybody is so fucking selfish nowadays. Everybody has this hot take. It has this, like, victim mindset and this, like, narrative that, like, oh, if somebody doesn't check up on you, if somebody doesn't be all up on you, making sure that you're good all the time, or catering to you, that's not your real friend, or that's not your partner, or that's not, like, no, people just have lives. Like, me and my friends, I can go months without talking to them. That doesn't mean that I love them any less. That doesn't mean that I don't fuck with them any less. That doesn't mean anything. I'm busy. I have shit going on. Like, I'm not on my phone texting all day, every day. Sometimes people just got shit going on. Like, and people have this narrative now where it's like, oh, well, if they don't do this for you, if they're not checking up on you, then they don't care about you. Now, that is correct in some instances, but also there's just some instances where people have lives. Like, nobody's about to be on your ass 24/7. Nobody's about to be there for you 24/7. Nobody's about to sit there. Like, y'all have sat there and just been like, if someone isn't catering to me, then they don't care about me and I shouldn't deal with them. And it's like, no, like, sometimes people just have lives. Like, in certain instances, that is correct, but y'all just be too hard up on people, too hard up on shit. Like, y'all gotta be more chill, more laid back. Like, nobody's about to be, like, catering to you 24/7. Like, golly, that should be pissing me off. Like, now, if that's how you feel, you want somebody on your ass 24/7, cool. Like, go find somebody who's like that. But that's not, like, regular, normal. Okay, I wanted to touch on this real quick because I didn't in the video, but I want to make this clear. When you are talking to somebody, I feel like you owe them the respect of communicating and saying, hey, I got XYZ going on, or I'm busy, or I'm not going to be able to talk to you all day, or talk to you for a certain amount of period of time. I don't think they should completely go cold turkey and completely just, like, dismiss you and not talk to you. At that point, yeah. But I feel like if they got something going on, they should be communicating that to you, and then you should take it upon yourself to say, okay, is this something that I'm willing to deal with? If they can't communicate, or if they don't communicate, or if they just it's going on too long and you're not fucking with it, then you take it upon yourself to say, hey, this is not something that I really want to deal with, and you tell them, and you break it off effectively. But, like, also you do need to communicate if you're talking to somebody, like, hey, I got shit going on, and not just leaving them cold and out in the dust. Okay. society. Like, people have lives, people have shit they got going on, especially like the dating process now. I feel like everybody just wants to rush it. Like, people have just want to be like, because people want somebody so bad, they're like, oh, they rush the whole part of getting to know the person before they even get into a relationship. Like, you don't even know if you like this person before you're up and into a relationship with them. You're just like, oh, well, we vibe really well, and I done met with them like 2 times on a link, and they cool, so I'm gonna be in a relationship. No, that's not what a relationship is. You gotta know somebody in and out in order to figure out if you fuck with them or not. That's why you're friends with them. That's why y'all build up something. You can't just jump into something with somebody and be like, oh, that's my nigga, that's my that's my man. Girl, y'all are talking. That is not your man. And then they be getting mad when the nigga be dating other females or other women, and it's just like, because y'all not together. Y'all not exclusive. Did y'all have a conversation and say, hey, I like you, you like me, let's date, but just date exclusively only with each other so we can get to know each other a little bit better and don't have any outside forces lingering? No. Did you say that? No. No, bitch. You didn't. So, like, why are you mad? Like, I feel like people just take stuff way too personally nowadays. Like, it really don't be that serious. Like, it don't. When you realize that a lot of shit you take personally and you make a problem that really isn't a problem, you're going to realize your life is going to be so much easier. It's going to be so much smoother. It's going to be so much nicer. Like, when I stopped taking things personally, be like, oh, he didn't text me all day. He didn't do blah, 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 blah. My life became so much easier. Because, like, okay, he didn't text me all day. Okay. Now I could decide if I want to be dealing with that shit or not dealing with that shit. He ain't text me all day. Okay. Then that means that he don't give a fuck about what the fuck I got going on. He don't care about me. He don't like me for real. Because the nigga who like me gonna text me. He don't like me for real. Okay, I got 2 options. I could just block that nigga and move on because I'm not accepting that shit. Or I could sit there and play a game and still that nigga ain't gonna like me anymore than what the fuck he already does. Like, come on now, y'all. Like, we gotta tighten up. Like, I feel like the whole dating thing is just done. Like, it's dead. Like, men want to be females now. Men want to be acting sassy. Men want to get catered to. Men want to get taken out on dates and treated like pretty princesses. Like, nigga, put your panties up. Shut up, nigga. You over here talking about stuff you want to get flowers. Men talking about they want flowers. What? Now, I don't have a problem if you my man or if we dating and you want some flowers, cool. And you, but make sure I'm getting some flowers too. Make sure you get me some shit. What you need some? Like, y'all want to be catered to so bad, but y'all don't want to cater to nobody. Like, how men want to be catered for and catered to, but they don't want to cater to women. They don't want to set their ego and pride to the side to cater for women, but y'all want to be catered to and for. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all want mommies. That's y'all problem. Y'all got mommy issues that y'all need to resolve, and y'all want a fucking mommy. Nobody is your mommy, nigga. The only person who can heal that shit is your mama. Go talk to your mother. Go talk to your fucking mother. Like, damn, I'm not your mother. I'm not your mother. I'm not your mother. Niggas just be mad annoying. Like, niggas be mad annoying. And I'm about to get on the girls too, because I'm finna get on y'all. Hold on. My lips be popping. I'm finna get on the women too. Women, why are we letting these niggas treat us like shit? Why are y'all going for that shit? Why the fuck are y'all going for that shit? A nigga gon' only do what you allow. A nigga gon' only do what you allow. A nigga gon' only do what you allow, bitch. Bitch. So if you allowing a nigga to disrespect you constantly and play in your motherfucking face, you allowing that shit. You're allowing that shit, and you deserve that shit, quite honestly. If you let a nigga play you in your face, you deserve it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel no sympathy for you. No sympathy. He cheated on you and you still with him, and then you upset that he's still cheating. I mean, duh, bitch. He cheated before. Like, once a cheater, always a cheater. There is no one-time cheating sort of thing. Like, goddamn, have some self-respect and stand the fuck up, bitch. Damn, y'all be getting on my fucking nerves. I hate when bitches get on in there crying about their man. You have a choice to leave. You have a choice to leave. Why you keep crying about this nigga? Oh, he's not acting right. Oh, he keep cheating on me. Oh, he keep doing this. He won't act right. He won't change. Then leave. Leave. Damn, I don't get it. 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 Like, ooh. If he's not acting right, then leave. And I know y'all like, oh, it's easier said than done, da da da. I understand that, y'all. Let me tell y'all, I was a dumb bitch too. I'm a retired dumb bitch. I get it. I'm a retired dumb bitch. I get it. You know, you got them feelings, and you're like, oh, but I really love him, and I just want him to change. And if he we have such good times. If he just changed, we'd be so much better. Girl, bye. Let me tell you. If that nigga ain't changed already, he ain't going to. He not. He not. He not. From a retired bitch who thought that niggas could change, they don't. They don't. A nigga only gonna want to change if he wants to change. If he wants to change for you, that's what he's gonna do. But if, girl, it's been like 3 months, cut your losses. Cut your losses. Cut your losses. Because it don't take 3 months to change. It don't. You gotta think about it like, you gotta think about it as yourself. Like, if you know that, like, for example, let's say your friend came to you and was like, girl, I don't like you doing that. If that's really your friend, you're going to be like, all right, girl, I got you. And you're going to change that shit immediately. Immediately. If that nigga cared about you and he loved you, he would do the same shit. Like, it's really 1 + 1 = 2. If somebody you really loved and cared about came to you and said, hey, I don't like you doing X, Y, and Z because it's really hurting my feelings and it's making me feel less than, or it's making me feel unappreciated, or it's making me feel worthless, they're going to change it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts, because you have to think, if somebody came to you, a loved one came to you and told you that they was making you feel worthless or like shit or unwanted, wouldn't you change that shit immediately with no problem, no nothing, no back talk, nothing? Exactly. So why are you not giving yourself the same respect to say, if somebody's disrespecting me and making me feel unwanted, unappreciated, making me feel less than, that they should not have the power to be able to make me feel like that and be able to still have access to me, so they have to go. You have to have self-respect for yourself. You gotta have self-respect. You gotta have boundaries. You gotta have standards. And you have to have self-respect. And you can't let your feelings and emotions cloud your logic and cloud your boundaries, your standards, and your self-respect. That's what's wrong with a lot of us women. We let our emotions cloud our judgments, and that shit needs to stop. It needs to stop. At the end of the day, you can love with all your heart. I love people. Yeah, I love you. Yeah, you could do me dirty and y'all can love you with X, Y, Z. But at the end of the day, love and feelings don't mean shit. It don't mean shit. It don't. You can have feelings for anybody or anything. You can have feelings for any of that. At the end of the day, that don't mean nothing. If you making me feel less than, you making me feel like shit, if you're not treating me right, why am I putting up with your shit? I don't have to put up with nothing. I can find another motherfucker to love. That ain't nothing. I can find another motherfucker to have common interests with and have a good vibe with and like them, and who gonna treat me right. I don't have to deal with you and your bullshit. And that's what women gotta start learning and standing the fuck up on. I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing y'all. Then y'all get pregnant by these niggas. Then y'all get pregnant by these men. Y'all let them trap y'all into these damn pregnancies, and they got you for life. And then y'all talking about, oh, that's my baby daddy. Hey. When did being a baby mama become normalized? When did that shit become fun? Because growing up, that shit was like, you a baby mama. Like, that's how that shit was growing up. Now it's like, hey, I'm my baby daddy, hey. Please get some fucking decorum. Please get some decorum. Please get some self-respect. Please get some decorum. Please. Y'all gotta stop this. Y'all gotta stop. Like, it's both ends. Like, it's men and women who have, like, put this mix and mash of bullshit together and made this fucked up dating pool that we got now. It's fucked up. It's all the way fucked up. Then it's like, you wonder why you're not getting a nigga who treats you right, but you still going for bums. Y'all be in these same type of relationships over and over. It's because y'all keep dating the same type of nigga over and over and over again. There's a thing called karmic relationships, sweetheart. Fucking learn it and stop dealing with the same type of nigga in different fonts. Like, it don't make no sense. Like, learn what the fuck this nigga did to you, learn your boundaries, and find a better one. Like, y'all keep dating these same type of niggas and expecting something different. Or y'all want to date a hood dude and think y'all gonna change it. Bitch, you're not Bob the Builder. You're not Bob the bitch. You're not Build a bitch, nigga. You're not Build a nigga. You're not gonna fucking sit there and fix this nigga. Y'all get on my goddamn nerves. Y'all not fixing no nigga at all. Your love is not that strong, bitch. Everybody would just, like, learn to love correctly and have some boundaries and have some self-respect and motherfucking just, like, act right. Like, that would be great. Damn, my lip gloss is going. What the fuck? I did not use this much lip gloss. Y'all, look at my lip gloss. It's right there. It's damn near empty. I know I don't use my lip gloss that much. I lie. I probably do. I stay using this hoe. That's why I'm just not dating no more. Like, I'm not dating no nigga. I'm not dating anybody until they show me that they want me. Until a nigga meets my standards, till they accept my boundaries, until niggas are able to communicate, be emotionally intelligent, to be able to process their emotions as well as understand and process mine. Until they start maturing, get some loyalty, like, I'm not dealing it. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with it because, honestly, y'all should not have to deal with disrespect. Like, your partner and your significant other is supposed to uplift you. Your partner is supposed to make you feel good, make you feel better about yourself. They're supposed to be an addition to you, not an extension to you. You bitches be making these niggas an extension of you, giving all your time and energy and love and care, and you get nothing in return. Nothing in return. Y'all be making them an extension of you, like, just attached to you. They're not attached to you. They're their own person. You're your own person. Y'all have their world, your world, and y'all's world. Y'all need to stop worrying about y'all's world and worry about your world. And then y'all's world and his world should fall into place. That's what a relationship is supposed to do. The relationship is supposed to build you up. It's supposed to make you feel better about yourself. You shouldn't be in a relationship that's literally draining you. Like, do y'all notice that anytime you're in a relationship, like, if you notice anytime you're in a relationship and you are feeling sluggish and you don't take as many pictures, you gaining weight, the glow that you had is gone. You need to leave that relationship. I'm telling you right now, if you're in any type of relationship and you notice, like, you look back at old pictures and you're like, damn, I look really good. Like, I had a twinkle in my eyes. I looked really good back then. Like, what happened? You need to leave that relationship. You need to either reevaluate or you need to leave it. You need to leave it. You need to leave it. Because a relationship should not be draining you. It should be pouring life into you. And if a relationship is draining you, you need to get out of that. Because they're draining you of your energy. And when you get drained of your energy, you have less time to focus on you, yourself, and what you got going on. No. Like, that boyfriend air shit, no. If your man is giving you boyfriend air, leave that man. Leave him. Leave him. Because that man is not helping you. That man is sucking the life out of you. Sucking the life out of you. Sucking your energy out of you. You need to leave that relationship immediately. Immediately. Anytime a nigga give me boyfriend air, you're automatically gone. Because, like, I shouldn't be compromising my youthful and my bad bitch glow for a man. No. I just realized, like, y'all notice how when they was doing that whole, like, boyfriend air and girlfriend air thing, you notice how girlfriend air, how the niggas was 10, they was on their best. They went from, like, looking like scrubs to looking like that nigga for sure. And then boyfriend air, you notice how the girls go from looking like that bitch to looking like, what the fuck happened to her? Exactly. Clock it. Cause what you mean I gained 10 pounds? What you mean I'm looking crusty? You gotta keep them men on them toes. You gotta keep them on their toes. No, I'm still gonna get my nails done, get my hair done, look like a bad bitch. No, I'm not sitting in the house with you all day eating potato chips, gaining weight, getting fat. Because the niggas never get fat. It's always just you. The niggas never get fat. Them niggas stay skinny as shit. And the only person who's gaining weight after eating the fucking Popeyes meal and motherfucking Takis all day and shit is me. I'm the only one gaining weight. You keep on taking me out to restaurants, but who's the only person gaining weight? It's me. It's just me. Like, no. If your man's giving you boyfriend air, leave. Because that man don't care about you. Obviously, he's sucking all life out of you. When you in a relationship, you need to be on your shit. When you in a relationship with these men, y'all need to be worried about you. That's one thing I learned. Don't put yourself... how do I say this? When you're in a relationship, you need to be your top priority. Not the relationship needs to be your top priority. You need to be your top priority. Because the only thing that is going to be consistent, the only person who got you is you. Yes, you're in a relationship, and yes, this person is supposed to help and support you. Key word is help and support. Not be your everything. Not be everything for you. You need to still make sure that you're taking care of yourself so you don't fall victim to manipulation. You don't fall victim into being sucked up in this man's lies and sucked up in this man's bullshit. You need to make sure you're taking care of you so that you can recognize, like, okay, hey, and be of sound mind so you can recognize, like, okay, hey, we need to do this better. We need to communicate. We need to X, Y, Z, and be able to properly be and show up in the relationship. Because if you're not sound, how are you going to make sure your significant other is sound? You can't make sure your significant other is good if you're not good. Your top priority always in any relationship should be yourself. You can't help nobody if you don't help yourself. It's really that simple. You can't, y'all be sitting here and be giving these people in relationships and these men your whole world. And then when they leave you, or when they get a big ass ego and be like, I'm better than you, or X, Y, Z, and they up and they want to leave you, now you wondering why, and you over here sad and crumbled because you gave them your everything. No, we're not giving men or anybody your everything. Your top priority should be you. Because at the end of the day, regardless of this damn relationship, who got me? Who got me? Me. At the end of the day, regardless of this relationship, I still got goals. I still got things I need to do. I still got a way I want to live. I still got my lifestyle to obtain, my self-image, my self-worth, my self-respect. I have all this stuff I have to obtain to regardless of this relationship. And it should not falter because of this relationship. So y'all need to start reevaluating y'all lives and stop centering y'all shit around men. Stop centering your lives around a man. Period. Or any relationship. Don't center your life around a relationship. Because at the end of the day, if that person respects you, they're going to respect you and respect what you got going on. And y'all are going to make it work. Nobody should have to compromise any part of themselves or any part of their lives for you. It's really that simple. That's not how a relationship should work. Y'all are together, coexisting together, and decide to be together. I wouldn't want my man to compromise something that they got going on for me, and vice versa. If they are making you compromise something that you want for them, you need to leave them because they're selfish and they're manipulating you. Just like that girl. It was some girl, this ballet farm woman, and how she basically she was a ballet dancer and she wanted to be a professional. She was one of the top ballet performers, and her husband knocked her up. She had all these kids, made her move to a goddamn farm. And now when I think they post social media videos or some shit, but she just looks so goddamn depressed in them videos. She looked depressed as hell, and she still be dancing ballet, but it's so sad. And I looked at that story and I feel bad for her because that happens to a lot of women where we're sold this dream that, like, oh, we're supposed to grow up and we're supposed to get married to a man and we're supposed to have this white picket fence and have kids and have children. But we're not taught to have ambitions. We're not taught to have dreams of our own, passions and things that we chase. That's what men are taught. Men are taught to, you need to be this, the NBA players, basketball, this, that. And we're not taught that. Even when it comes down to kids' toys, like I saw a post where it was like they making kids' toys, and for girls they're making kitchens, and for men they're making like construction, little like construction zones or whatever the hell, more businessmen or something. And it's like we as women are not taught to have goals, ambitions, and dreams. And when we get sucked into that narrative of, oh, I have a man, he's supposed to provide, so that means I don't have to do anything, or I have to stay at home and take care of kids, or I don't have to chase my dreams or my goals or my ambitions. makes us sad and it makes us resent them, or it gives us that same lifestyle that she has, where it's like, is she really happy with her life? Like, yeah, she got her kids, and yeah, she has a husband and she got her kids, but like, she never was able to pursue her dreams because she fell into the narrative of meeting a man, having kids, having a life, move to a farm, etc., etc. I'm back. I'm gonna explain that because I feel like I explained that a little weird. But I'm basically trying to say is that, like, when it comes to the lady at the ballet farm, I was basically trying to tie it to the fact that at the end of the day, I say you need to be your top priority in a relationship, because you don't want to get sucked into a relationship and sucked into relationship things to the point where you don't fulfill your passions and fulfill your dreams in life because of a relationship and things that come with being in a relationship. At the end of the day, yes, she has her family, yes, she has her husband, her kids, and her lifestyle that she has, and that may have been a dream of hers, but one of her real passions that she loved to do, which was ballet, she never got to explore because she had to take on the responsibility of a family, of kids, of a husband. So I'm basically trying to say with that story is like, that's why I say be your top priority, because at the end of the day, yes, she could have had all that stuff, but if she would have took a step back and would have actually pursued her dream of ballet, she could have actually did something that she really loved to do and not have to sacrifice that over her family and over her kids and her husband. So it's like, that's why I say, like, a relationship is a addition, not an extension. Like, it shouldn't be a part of you. It's a part of you. It's part of your life, but it shouldn't be a part of you in the sense that you're sacrificing things to be in this relationship. Like, no, you really should not. Like, you should not. You shouldn't, like, at all, because then you're going to end up like that. You're going to look up one day and be like, damn, I have my lovely kids and my beautiful children, but like, I wanted to be a nurse and I never got to do it, or I wanted to be a painter, I never got to do it, or I wanted to travel the world and I can't travel the world like I want to anymore. Like, that's why you got to put yourself first, because of kids, settling down, kids, all that stuff can wait. Live your life. Like, don't be so quick to want to have kids and settle down, because when you have kids, you got your whole life turns upside down. When you have kids, your whole life is about that kid. It is like, it's not easy to find babysitters, and everything is so expensive nowadays. It's just like, your main priority when you're living is just do you. Make sure that your dreams and your things are accomplished, and then you could worry about that stuff. But just because you're your top priority doesn't mean that you neglect your partner. When I say you're your top priority, meaning that you make sure that you're good, but also make sure that your partner is good. You still need to communicate. You still need to make sure that they're straight and they're good, and that y'all's world is good. Make sure your world is good and y'all world is good. He needs to make sure that his world is good and y'all's world is good, so that y'all outside lives or y'all personal don't clash into y'all world. You don't have to neglect your partner to make sure that you're your top priority. Like, making yourself a priority doesn't mean neglecting your partner, because you're your top priority, yes, but your relationship should be your next top priority. You should be your top priority. Your goals, your careers, your aspirations, everything you want to do should be your top priority. Your relationship should come second. Your relationship, make sure your partner is good, making sure y'all are good, y'all are communicating effectively, your relationship is solid. That comes second. That's what it should be, okay? So as long as you have that foundation and stuff in order, then you should be good. You should be straight, and that's how you're going to have a successful life and a successful relationship. But speaking of successful relationship, y'all need to start having boundaries. Y'all need to start having boundaries with people. When y'all don't have boundaries in your relationship, you setting yourself up for failure. And especially if you don't stand on your boundaries, you're being susceptible for that person to walk all over you and disrespect you. Don't let somebody disrespect you, especially in a relationship, because like I said, relationships are supposed to be a partnership. It's supposed to lift you up. If your relationship is breaking you down, you don't need to be in it. Like, for example, if your boundary is like, hey, I don't appreciate if you go a whole 24 hours without talking to me. That is your boundary. If you tell them, that is a boundary you have set, and they should respect your boundary. If they really care about you and they really love you like they say they do, they should respect that boundary, regardless of how they feel, regardless of if they think it's stupid or they think it's childish, blah 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 blah. It don't matter. They should respect that boundary. And if they don't respect that boundary, they have to go, because it's not hard to sit there and respect somebody and respect their wishes. And it's not hard, especially if you have that boundary of 24 hours, to send a simple text and say, hey, good morning, babe, or good afternoon, whatever. I'm going to be, just to let you know, I'm going to be really busy today, but I'll text you throughout if I have some time. But I just wanted to let you know, I hope you have a great day. Love you, XYZ. It doesn't take nothing to send that text or text that. It doesn't take anything to do that. And I feel like if you don't text me or call me for a whole 24 hours, that means you ain't thinking about me for a whole 24 hours. And that shit is dead. Like, I need my man to always have me in the back of his head, always need to be thinking about me. Like, I don't give a damn. You need to at least be talking to me. Huh? You should at least be thinking about me like 50 times a day. Like, I need to be on your mind. Because what do you mean you in a relationship where you fuck with somebody and they not on your mind? That don't even make no sense. Like me, yes, there be times where I'm busy and maybe I go a couple hours and I'm, because I'm busy with some shit. But I don't think I'm going more than 2 hours without me thinking about my little shit. Like, I'm not, my man, my little shit, like, I'm not finna be going more than 2 hours without thinking about you. So if a nigga sit there and he tell you, oh, I was busy, and it's been like 8 hours, girl, cut that man off. Ain't nobody busy for 8 hours. So I'd be like, so that means you wasn't on your phone for 8 hours? Oh, well, I mean, bam, right there. Cut it. Don't even need to say nothing, because what you mean you was on your phone and you ain't think to text me? Goodbye. 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 But yeah, I think this rant was all over the place because I really was all over the place with this shit. It was no, like, it was no structure to what I was talking about. I was just ranting because I just felt like I wanted to, But yeah, y'all. That's all I'm gonna rant for today because my throat kind of hurt. But I hope y'all took something from this video. Hope this helps somebody in some form of capacity. And let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do y'all agree? Do y'all disagree? What y'all think? Let me hear y'all hot takes because I'm interested. But yeah, that's all from me. Until next time, my lovelies. I love y'all. Bye.